You don't tell anyone, but you know the feeling. It's not just failure, it's the shame after the failure. The quiet whisper that says, you did it again, you'll never change, God is tired of you. The same thought comes, the same fall happens, and you're back in the dark, wondering if you ever really meant it. And so you distance yourself. You stop praying because you feel like a hypocrite. You stop going to church because you can't face the lights. You stop reading the word because every page feels like an accusation. And then you hear a sermon that says, try harder. And you want to scream because you've been trying, and trying is what's killing you.
The child who was abandoned chooses lovers who are distant. The child who was criticized becomes an artist who never shows their work. You keep walking the same hallway, hoping this time the door will open. But the door is not a door. It is a wall that you have painted to look like an exit.
With me for a moment. You've been carrying something for a very long time. Not on your shoulders, not in your hands. Right here. In your heart. It follows you into every new week, every new goal, every promise you make to yourself. The feeling that no matter how hard you try, it still isn't enough. You've worked harder, you've prayed harder, you've tried to become stronger, more disciplined, more faithful, more successful. And yet somehow, the finish line keeps moving. You reach one mountain, then another appears. You solve one problem, then another arrives. And eventually you begin to wonder if the problem is you.
And every time you try to change your behavior without healing that wound, you're just repainting a cracked wall. The crack is still there.
Think about it. How much of your life has been spent trying to prove yourself, Atos? Prove that you're worthy. Prove that you're capable. Prove that you're valuable. Somewhere along the way, you stopped living and started performing. You learned to measure yourself by results, by achievements, by what people think, by whether you succeeded or failed this week. And every time you fell short, the verdict felt the same. Not enough. But listen carefully. A person can spend their entire life climbing a ladder, only to discover it was leaning against the wrong wall. Is because it was never designed to carry the weight of proving its own worth. No amount of success can heal that wound. No amount of discipline can silence that fear. Maybe that's what you've been missing. Not another strategy, not another habit, not another promise to yourself. You've simply been carrying a burden that was never yours to carry. Let me tell you something. God has never loved you because you performed well. He knew every mistake you would make before you ever made it. Every failure, every weakness, every moment you would fall short. And He chose to love you anyway. Not the future version of you, not the stronger version, not the healed version. You, right now. The tired you, the confused you, the version of you that still has questions, the version of you that still struggles. The cross was never God's way of saying, try harder. The cross was God's way of saying, I know you can't carry this alone. You were never asked to save yourself. You were never asked to earn His love. You were never asked to become enough. Because Christ became what you could never be, so you could receive what you could never earn. The lie says, become enough, then come to God. Grace says, come to God and let Him carry what is crushing you. And maybe for the first time in a long time, you can stop running. You can stop proving. You can stop pretending. You can stop carrying the weight. Because the verdict has already been spoken. You are loved, you are wanted, You are seen. And in Him, you are enough. Before this ends, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not a mistake trying to become a masterpiece. You are a person deeply loved by God. The lie told you that your value must be earned. The truth says your value was given. The lie told you to keep proving yourself. The truth invites you to rest. The lie told you that every failure defines you. The truth says every failure can be redeemed. Look at how far you've come. You survived days you thought would break you. You carried burdens nobody knew about. You kept moving when everything inside you wanted to quit. That is not weakness. That is courage. Today is the day you stop measuring your life by what is missing and start thanking God for what remains. Today is the day you stop chasing enough and start living from the love that has already found you. So I want you to do something. If this message spoke to you, don't leave carrying the same lie. Write these words in the comments. I am loved. I am chosen. I am enough in Christ. Let that be your declaration. Let that be your reminder this week. And if someone you love is fighting this battle in silence, send this film to them. They may need this message more than you know. Lift your head. Take a deep breath. The lie has spoken long enough. Now walk forward, not in fear, not in shame, not in performance. Walk forward in grace. Walk forward in freedom. Walk forward knowing who you are. Because you are not enough because of what you have done. You are enough because of what He has done. And that changes everything.